Man loves the unlovable, but the unlovable don't love her. Instead, they love what she makes them feel. She nurtures the ugliest parts of people that nobody could ever love, not realizing that those same parts were out to harm her the entire time.
Have you ever met a person that says, "You are worthless," or "You are nothing without me. The moment you lose me, you will be nothing." Things like that, or shame you for doing things that you really want to do, like have friends or go out. Basically have somebody in your life, whether it's a parent or a partner or a friend, who is basically your bully, but disguises bullying as love. They're dangerous. And for the longest time, I didn't realize that. I have always had this thing about me, ever since I was a young girl. My very first friend, but she had a troubled life. She was quite, she didn't have the best of manners. So I still loved her, but she was my bully. We had a very toxic relationship. She would say that if I wasn't her friend, nobody would be. And it's true, I had a hard time connecting with people. She was guaranteeing me that she would be the best person for me. And then we stopped being friends because I had to move school in 5th grade. I didn't really make any friends, besides a group of people. Quite the bullies. They were bullies. But I really liked them, and I loved to be there for them. What attracted me was that these people were so broken, and I could help them. I could be useful. And then later on, they kind of ruined my life. At this point, I just had found out that this whole time, after I'd been trying to contact my mother, she had passed away the whole time. So I found that out through a teacher, not even my own family. And I was pretty upset. I was like, why has everybody in the school known my mom was passed away, yet I didn't know? That's just not very fair. I got super depressed basically, and at a very young age I had experienced Cotard syndrome. Cotard syndrome is when you feel like a corpse, like you feel like you're dead. You're so numb inside that you just feel like your organs are gone. You feel completely hollow inside, empty, but what was an emotion has now become physical. I felt like I was dead. I stopped being friends with those people that didn't understand me or care to, and that led to more bullying. But then I moved, and I met a wonderful girl. She was my bully at first. She brought me to a table full of girls, and they all made fun of me. And I was just like, well, that's kind of mean. I'm the new girl. But I kind of was a loser. I was such a loser. I'm not even going to lie to you. But this girl, she was sad one day because her friends were bullying her too. And that's when I knew, there it is. She is also being bullied as well. So I was there for her, and I said, true friendship is not conditional. Friends are trying to control you and make you someone you're not. Just be yourself. Eventually, she became my best friend. I was so attracted to these people, not romantically. Every single person I had ever made friends with, they started off as such mean people, but in the end, they all had something going on in their life. They weren't actually mean, they were just struggling. And so, all of my life, I've had such a fascination with making friends with broken people and people in need of a partner. And I had thought, goodness is being there for people who don't care about you. And then later on, I started to date people. This is where it gets so bad. And this is where I'm going to tell you what I have learned today. I had fell in love with some person. I was not physically attracted to him. I wasn't I wasn't fond of his jokes or his lifestyle. I remember I didn't even like him actually. He just said that he was such a good person and he could take care of me and he really liked me. That was so dumb. Why did I fall for that? So I dated him and it was bad. I did not expect a man to be a pick-me. Constantly needed attention. He told me he had an impulse lying addiction, but that he wanted to marry me so bad and that he could take care of me or whatever. I had made 2 friends. These were guy friends, but I cannot describe how wholesome it was, how respectful it was. I had tried all year to make friends with his girl best friends, but they just did not want to be my friend. I tried so hard, but naturally these 2 guys wanted to be my friend. He ended up lying to them and turning them against me. He ended up hurting me really bad. He ended up hurting me very bad, making everyone around me hate me. And it only took really smart people, I guess, who didn't just judge like that to understand that I would never do the things he said. Because we had broken up, he tried to ruin my life. And still I forgave him. After that, I left school. When he gives me his pain and puts it out on me, I can only carry it for so long. And it doesn't just disappear. Now it lives within me. I was thinking to myself, why does every single friendship or relationship I make happen like this? I always meet somebody, I always help them, and I want them to help me back. But they never can. They always end up hurting me or ruining my life. Why does this happen? And then I realized something so crazy. I always am attracted to those who are so broken. Because when I look at a person, I don't want to see their perfections. I don't want to see how perfect they are. I love when they're broken so that I can help them and be there for them. I feel like that's all I live for. And that is all I want to live for. To just help people. And these kind of people end up being the same. They end up betraying me and hurting me. They end up taking me for granted, expecting me to carry all of their pain, but when I need help, they can never be there for me. They all have said that they could take care of me, and they couldn't. I realized something so big, you guys. I forgive people so much, and I love people so much. I realized why I attract these kinds of people. What I saw as goodness and gentleness was actually just a form of abuse to my own self. I didn't realize I was abusing myself. Allowing such people in your life because you want to be a good person and help them. You want to be their shoulder to cry on. You want to save them from whatever because it hurts you to see even a stranger feel in pain. Me falling in love with narcissistic people or broken people, that isn't love on both ends, only mine. I realized, you guys, why I cannot form friendships and why I can never form relationships. Because I'm always looking for someone to take care of, not for someone to take care of me. I needed to share this because my audience, you guys are just like me. It's like you guys request to DM me, and the Google Forms, you guys are so much like me. And for me to have learned this, it was mind-blowing. And I had to tell you guys. I had to tell you guys and warn you and share this. If you're going through something like this, if you have someone in your life who claims that they will help you and they don't, or claims to be the best person ever, and they still hurt you. Or they tell you that they love you, but their actions don't align. Or if you are always there for them, and they are never there for you. Sorry for my nails, I was dyeing my hair. But guys, if you have that person in your life, I must say it's not love, not on their end, only yours. If you ask somebody, what do you like about me? And they say, I love how you make me feel. That's not love. Love is not conditional either. People will make mistakes. I love everybody, even if they make mistakes. You want to fall in love with a human, not a robot. Because love is not convenient. Love should not be your own reflection in them. You should love them for them, not your own reflection in them, or not your similarities. You know? You should love people for their differences, but that doesn't mean that you should accept the pain they give you. You should not accept abuse. And guys, I must say, a lot of you guys idolize me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who tells you about her life and what I've learned and the things that I go through. I'm trying to navigate friendships and love and family. I'm trying to navigate the world all by myself. That's all that I am. I'm a poet and an artist and a human being. And to be human is to suffer. And I know you guys love me for how I suffer and how I still see the beauty in all suffering. But that does not make me any more important than any other person out there. I'm more than just human. Of course, you are too. But I'm not an idol. I'm just a girl. We have to stay humble. And we have to do the right things even when nobody is watching. And we have to love each other. Even if we hurt each other, we still have to be patient and love each other. But that doesn't mean that we should accept pain. Thank you guys for watching. I'm always here for you guys. And I share these things because I know you guys are like me. A lot of you guys are. And I never thought I would find my people. But I have. I found you. But I know a lot of you guys may relate to me. But please, listen to my words. I'm not just saying this to share out of no context. It's alright to make mistakes. But what I tell you is the truth. The truth is, if somebody hurts you, they don't love you. Somebody would never take their anger and pain out on you to carry. That is neglect. That is abuse. Even if it is emotionally, physically, or mentally. And all of those things are not love, but a feeling. Thank you guys for watching. Please take care of yourself and love each other. Take care of each other. Do the right thing, even when nobody watches. Spread goodness and spread love, but don't stay for what hurts you. Okay. Love yourself and everything else, and forgive yourself and everything else. See you guys later.